When I think about solving the most critical problems in the world's problems, ultimately the answer is data.
The proliferation of IoT devices that are collecting data at the edge has exploded. There are so many places that ISP providers are not providing any connectivity whatsoever.
The cloud has been phenomenal, but it was built for a much more centralized world. The world now is distributed, and we need to bring those same benefits to everybody everywhere.
Connectivity is critical where real-time decisions need to be made with no latency in the moment.
That's the moment when a conveyor breaks or a dam collapses and there's these massive oil spills in the middle of the ocean, billions of dollars in fines and people lose their lives, cost of the environment is off the charts. That stuff should never happen again. With Armada, I think it's really a game changer.
We're going to provide last mile infrastructure to the edge and to bring to bear artificial intelligence applications where they're needed most.
It's crazy that you wouldn't do anything to actually process that data locally at the edge. You have to. There's so much value to be unlocked by doing that. All of those catastrophes can now be solved. That's when it clicks.
The light bulb went on for me for what this company could do and the impact that this company could have on the world. And I immediately felt like an obligation.
There's something about this idea that is drawing world-class people to want to do it. To get people like that to join the company at this stage, I think that no other company's done that.
That's when I felt very compelled to dig in and dedicate, the next 15, 20 years of my life to making this real. Dan and I started this company very intentionally to be specifically focused on those critical, backbone of the economy industries like mining, oil and gas, logistics, transportation. These are the companies that keep America's economy running that have been left behind, and we are going to catch them up.
They have the data. Sensors are already on the trains. They're on oil pipelines, dams, mines. They are truly everywhere. They just don't have infrastructure. They don't have AI. They don't have connectivity. They don't have compute on site. They didn't have anything for optimizing all of these connected assets, IoT assets in one place. SpaceX with Starlink solved the connectivity issue. We're solving the rest. I was blown away. When I first thought Commander, our software operating system, I could immediately see where this is going. A platform with a software operating system that allows you to see all of your connected assets, all of your cameras and sensors and drones and satellite terminals optimized with a single pane of glass. But then we also saw that people really wanted to have sort of one-stop shopping. If I need another Starlink terminal, or if I need a camera or sensor or a drone or a cybersecurity software application, we want them to be able to click a button and that just happens.
We always envisioned a full stack solution. We're the only company that has the hardware, the connectivity, the software, the AI applications and marketplace to make it a literally one box turnkey solution that can solve your edge infrastructure challenges in a matter of weeks.
Some companies are really good at software, they're really good at AI, or they're really good at hardware, but they're not good at all of it. And we have talent that can do all of it and can do it at scale. That allows you to do things like build a galleon,
a mobile, ruggedized,
military-grade
data center that can be placed anywhere.
Bringing the power of compute, bringing the power of AI to these remote edge locations.
Where they're needed most.
That's what we are building at Armada.
This is a mission-driven company. The mission is to bridge the digital divide. And it's the most important thing.
We talked about all the different catastrophes that could be avoided, but the flip side of that is, what could we unlock? That's the other part of this mission of bridging the digital divide.
It's not just for enterprises. It's for rural parts of California, West Virginia, Louisiana, Africa, Latin America, rural hospitals, refugee camps, remote schools.
We haven't even talked about the public sector, the need for this technology, given what's going on geopolitically. It's off the charts.
Bridging the digital divide includes serving America and its allies around the world in a way that helps them create and maintain a competitive advantage from a technological standpoint.
We need all of our data at our fingertips to make better decisions.
It's human lives, it's environmental disasters, it's catastrophic outcomes on the battlefield. Shoot, don't shoot. Spot a crack in a dam before it's going to break. The costs of not adopting this technology are incalculable.
Once you have that realization, doing things the old way, waiting until catastrophe strikes, that's like unconscionable.
It will be, in, I would predict, a very short amount of time, negligent not to employ these technologies in any of these areas.
We wanted to build something that the world needed that it didn't have to make better decisions that impact things that really, really matter.
To absolutely build a strong and enduring business. But we've decided from the very outset of the company, it's time to give back, to make the world a better place. And we're very intentionally doing that through Armada.
Armada referred initially to the galleons, but really the Armada is very critically our customers, people that are on the front lines on the battlefield, all of us that are employed by the company full time, and our investors as well. Everybody that's bringing this change to the world at a pace that is going to blow people's minds.
We're just scratching the surface as to what we can do. At a minimum, we're going to save lives, and we're going to enlighten and enrich lives as well.
There's massive amounts of potential, and that's another thing that just gets me excited, but is also sort of awe-inspiring.
If a dam doesn't break, if we can avoid all of those catastrophic disasters, if you don't hear about a soldier coming back in a box, you won't know, but our customers will know.